Our mountain adventures in Chamonix and Switzerland are over, and what a trip we had. I mean, it couldn't have gone any better. Awesome training, ran on lots of new trails, successful races, and we met a lot of great people along the way and caught up with friends that we hadn't seen for a while. So it really was the perfect trip. But now it's time to focus on a very different adventure in a completely different environment. So it's literally from one extreme to another, going from the high mountains of the Alps to the hot, sandy deserts of Jordan, as we get ready for Ultra X Jordan, a challenging desert multi-stage race, and something that myself and Liga have never taken on before. Welcome back, folks, and welcome back to episode 2 in our Road to Jordan series. This is Run4Adventure. I'm Lloyd Purvis, and this is my lovely wife, Liga. So we are back from our travels over in Chamonix and then on to Switzerland, and we're back on the towans for the first time. I haven't run here for about 6 weeks, so it's nice to be back. So the plan today is just to test some more kit out for the race that's rapidly approaching. So we both got our hot weather kit from Soar Running. They're sponsoring this series. Their support has been amazing, so thanks for that, guys. But we're also testing out a few other things. So in some of the shots there, you might have noticed some pretty odd looking footwear. So while we're away in France, Liga sorted out getting sand gaiters fitted to our shoes. So obviously, running in the desert, there's going to be a lot of soft sand, and you need to try and stop it getting in your shoes and causing problems. So yeah, Liga found someone that supplied them. We sent them off in France and got them fitted. So they actually stitch Velcro all the way around the shoe, and then you Velcro the gaiter to the shoe to make a nice seal to hopefully prevent sand getting in. Obviously, we're going to test them out today. We don't want to test anything out for the first time in the race, so we're going to kind of find as much soft sand as we can and give them a thorough testing. Hopefully they work, but I'm a little bit dubious because, you know, obviously they're going to keep the sand out, but you've also covered that shoe over, so maybe it doesn't feel as breathable, and we're going into a hot, harsh environment of the desert. But we'll give them a good thorough testing today. It's Liga's first run back since the CCC, so we're not going too far. Just a nice steady 7 or 8 miles. Let's go. You should be smashing these hills with all that mountain training in your legs, Liga.
I feel good.
Oh, that's quite hard work in that soft sand. But the gaiters seem to be doing well. I don't think I've got any sand in my shoes yet. Liga is strong. All that mountain training, living and training at altitude for 6 weeks. I think she's the fittest she's ever been. She's looking good. Bring on the desert. So any of you that missed the first episode, Ultra X Jordan is a 5-day multi-stage race in the desert. You cover 220 kilometers over those 5 days, and it's broken down into 5 independent stages. At the end of every day, you finish up in camp, you sleep under the stars in the desert. It's going to be an incredible experience. Most of the stages are around sort of marathon distance or just under, but you do have one long stage in the middle of the race, which is definitely going to be challenging, around 60k. You know, we've never done anything like this. we are excited, slightly nervous because there's a lot of things that need to be sorted out. Obviously we need to take all our kit with us for the race, and we also have a drop bag in camp that we can access after every stage. So quite different to races like the MDS where you have to carry all your kit while you're running. So we need to sort all that out before we go, but we are definitely both super excited about it.
Yeah, super excited. I keep thinking about it. I keep reading the old race reports, looking at the pictures and videos.
Yeah, it looks...
Can't wait.
I mean, we've watched a bit of content on YouTube from the race, and everything about it looks amazing. The scenery, the desert, the camp life. We just, you know, it's going to be amazing. But so different to what we've been doing for the last 5 or 6 weeks.
So different.
You know, hiking up those mountains, living out of a van. I mean, that will help us in camp for sure.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
We'll be used to camp life.
And we're also used to making all those lists and ticking all the items that we need. We did it for Chamonix, and now we need it for camp life.
Yeah, which Liga is brilliant at, I might add. You know, lists, ticking things off, getting organised. She's a superstar when it comes to that. But body feeling okay?
Yeah, feel good, feel fit.
Yeah.
Feel just ready to go.
Ready to go. So obviously being Liga's first run back, you never know how the body's going to feel after taking on such a big challenge, but it's thumbs up from both of us. We're feeling prepared, we're feeling ready. Like that, we are pretty much done with the run. So it's going to be just over 7 miles by the time we get home. We're coming off the towns. We've got about a mile of tarmac to go till home. Boo! But first run back, Liga, what do you reckon?
I feel great. Do you?
Yeah, I feel.
Do you feel like there's so much air to breathe?
So much oxygen.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? The difference, you know, when you've been at, you know, Chamonix is over 1,000 meters, and obviously we spent a lot of time higher than that.
Yeah.
It's crazy how when you come back to sea level, it feels like we're breathing in rocket fuel, which can only be a good thing. But the body felt good.
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
Just everything feels good.
Yeah, no problems, no issues, no niggles.
No.
That's what we want to hear. Again, a great test for the sore, hot weather kit again. Okay, it's not the heat of the Jordan Desert, but it's pretty warm out here today.
It's muggy, isn't it?
Muggy, and you know, so lightweight, so breathable, and it literally dries while you're running, so it's definitely going to perform well in the desert. But obviously we came out today to test out our funny looking shoes with the desert gaiters on, so I suppose there's only one way to find out if they worked. Right, let's get these gaiters off and let's have a look in the shoes. They feel really good. It doesn't feel like I've got a load of sand in my shoes, and we definitely ran through lots of very soft, deep sand. So nothing in my shoe, no sand at all. That's impressive. So that is definitely a positive thing, because you know, when you're running these desert races, you know, getting sand in your shoes is a big no-no. Really got to look after your feet. Multi-day racing, you know, it all comes down to sort of after the race, when you're in camp, looking after your body, looking after your feet. So that's a big tick in the box for the desert gaiters. Okay, so the Desert Gaiters passed the test with flying colours, and we will actually be doing a full video and all the kit that myself and Liga will be using for the race, because you know the kit we're using is very specific when it comes to multi-stage desert racing, and you guys might find it interesting. You might find it helpful as well if you're thinking about doing similar races in the future. Gotta say a massive thank you to Soar again for sponsoring this series. Their support has been fantastic. We've got some great kit to wear for the race, and I'm sure it's going to perform really well in those hot, harsh conditions. We'll obviously be taking the cameras along with us to Jordan. We're going to be capturing every mile that we run, all the highs and lows of running a desert ultra marathon, so you guys can sort of come along and experience it with us. But really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Really hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Super simple to do, just by pressing that little red button in the corner, and it's completely free, but it really is a big help to the channel. But for now, guys, from myself and Liga, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for all the support, and as always, stay safe and keep on running.